saw my background. I should blur that out. Anyways, yeah, so what's weird is I like talking about a storm coming and I'm having like a panic attack of a storm. It's really weird. And storm, and like there's clouds here, there's a storm, and yeah, like it's just crazy. Like I don't know, man. Anyways, maybe I'm just having a panic attack. I don't know. Goodbye.
It's just like, did you ever see sometimes you're sitting and it's beautiful out in the backyard?
So I'm kind of like going through this thing in my head right now because I don't know. My kids just went with the mother of my kids, and I'm kind of, haven't heard from them in a little while. I'm just kind of like, I have natural anxiety. I'm kind of having a panic attack in a little bit because I haven't heard from them, and I want to, check on them, make sure they're okay. And, I don't want to put her personal business out there, but, I want her to get better. I just get worried a lot, and I don't know who to talk to about it a lot of the times. And I wish I can communicate better with her parents, but they really don't want to listen. But what's crazy is, let me switch to the camera. Yeah, so what's weird is I like talking about a storm coming, and I'm having like a panic attack of a storm. It's really weird. And storm, and like there's clouds here, there's a storm, and yeah, like it's just crazy. Like I don't know, man. Anyways, maybe I'm just having a panic attack. I don't know. Goodbye.
And you know that it's for the best. It's still...
Okay, so I kid you not, this girl, Connie's Cauldron or whatever, an item fell, or was about to fall in this reading she was giving, right? And earlier I was walking in the room and I was about to go do something, and the Charmander on my book stand, where I keep all my books, fell. And I picked them up and I was like, I don't know what that means, and I didn't really think anything of it. And I was doing some research, looking up something, and then I watched one of her videos, and about, let's see, hold on. Let's see. So yeah, about right here.
I feel like that moving the way that it did, it almost captured my eye because it was like, see? It was like there was something about you feeling like your protection, your spiritual guidance, your spiritual protection, your spiritual support has shifted or has left you in some way, because even though this destruction has happened, and you know that it's for the best, it's still leaving you with this like bitter taste in your mouth, metaphorically speaking, and it's leaving you just...
Hey, hold on. Did I go to the part where... Oh, yeah, this is the part I meant to show you. I'm sorry. Whatever, so she was saying, hold on.
Clarify the Five of Pentacles, Spirit. I'm a little confused on that one.
Yeah, right there.
It almost fell. That's charmed, by the way.
Okay, so anyways, so she ends up going into the thing for reading protection, but as soon as I read protection, as soon as I was reading it, 'cause I just decided to look it up because that happened. Right here, protection and purification, as a Pokemon with the ability to breathe fire and slash rocks and stuff. Okay, whatever. Evolution and growth. It could represent evolution and growth. Charmander's evolution into Charmeleon and eventually Charizard may represent the spiritual journey of growth, transformation, and ascension. This is similar to the process of shedding old patterns, embracing new perspectives, arising to a higher state of consciousness. It's just crazy because, like, I was having a panic attack earlier, and like I felt like I needed to get a hold of the mother of my kids so I could speak to my kids and make sure they're okay. Old patterns, like it's just old patterns. I start thinking myself into like a spiral. But yeah, I just thought it was weird that I read that and then that happened. Like I was saying, everything's connected. Just kind of weird. Anyways, all right.
Conversation. The question is, I often feel challenged by the variety of tasks from sales to creative development. Balancing marketing, creative time, and learning new skills feels challenging. How can I prioritize and build ideal habits to balance creativity, deep work, sales and business growth, and free time? I deeply appreciate your answer. Well, I deeply appreciate your question. We all deeply appreciate that you would ask these questions so that we can all benefit greatly in today's conversation. So, a number of words that stand out for me. Challenged, balancing, prioritizing, ideal habits, creativity.
My bad, that went on a little too long. But I don't like editing. I kind of just like whatever. So I'm just a video. No, it's super clear. Okay, so it's weird. I had a conversation with a friend last night or yesterday about right here actually about not having enough time in the day, and you feel like that, like, your schedule should be what you actually want it to be and who you want it to be for, and this whole like, oh, beautiful butterfly, like a tiger fly, but this thing of like just going with it and just being yourself, and you working when you want to, waking up when you want to, like that's so frowned upon. Like everybody's always like, oh, dog mentality, you gotta be a beast, you gotta work hard, you gotta be a monster, like the hip-hop preacher guy. Like I get that, but I feel like there needs to be a balance, right? Like you don't want to hate the grind, you just want to embrace the grind. Like you don't want to like hate yourself. Yeah, like you could be comfortable, like make yourself uncomfortable, then you make yourself comfortable, because that's the point. The point is the journey, and to enjoy the journey, not fucking sorry. Hate the journey. Yeah, that bird's back. That white bird. Not so high definition phone, but that bird is. Now he's yelling. I think it's him. Reminds me of my new little cat. My new little cat that I got. My kid's name is Simba, and it's like half bobcat, so it's wild. But I think he's cool. Oh yeah. So anyway, so this whole thing, and then he leads to this part about how like feeling fear in the moment and stuff like that, feeling anxiety, and how like you should be weathering the storm and stuff like that. Basically, that fear is not real. It's a construct, or like a limiter that gets placed in your mind because you refuse to accept that everything is at peace. If that makes sense. The wind's blowing, so I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm gonna keep talking. Like right now, I didn't even want to record a video today. I was kind of being lazy today because some stuff happened with the mother of my child, or children. There's a huge mix-up of scheduling, who gets who on what time, the days and stuff like that. Well, I don't know if you know, but like that's how it is in our situation. It's court ordered involving the grandmother, because that's a whole another can of worms. I was wrong, basically. But to be honest, I understand why it happened. I get it, but at the time I didn't want to accept it. So I kind of just, blamed everyone around me instead of blaming myself, because to be honest, it was my fault. I kept running back to situations and running back to old patterns, that would, situations and patterns and stuff like that. It's only been 5 minutes. I talk so much. But anyways, fear is just a construct. Anxiety, all that stuff. I was having a panic attack last night. Oh man, I even recorded that because I didn't know why. I just started recording it, and I was having a full-on panic attack in my head. I thought my kids were going to die, or if they weren't going to die, they were going to be kidnapped or something like that. But it was just like stuff in my life that I know what's going on. I was building on the imagination of it. It's like I was just letting my fucking head run wild with it, and it was so crazy. But I said I was going to do a lot of things last night, and I didn't do it. I did try. I don't understand what the heck I'm doing. I'm trying to take my son's laptop, which is a Lenovo X1 ThinkPad, and I'm trying to reset it because it wasn't my laptop, but I didn't steal it. It was given to me. That's a whole nother can of worms. Anyways, so I just wanted to erase it and fix it, and just change it to where it's my Microsoft account that I already bought, that I purchased and have a license for, can also be used to have a laptop for him. It's still my laptop. You know what I mean? That makes sense. Anyways, where was I? It's hot. It is so hot out here. God, it is hot. Pretty, but it's hot. It was stormy one day and beautiful the next. Texas is, it's like we get all the seasons in one year. Every season, we get every season. Like, it's even froze over here. Like, the way it feels, the way it's felt this summer with the heat, 110 degrees and stuff, like, I understand, like, Arizona gets hot, but they also get cold at night, so they're used to being cold. Like, we're usually just hot. And then, like, then it's just, like, a random ass time where, like, we froze. Like, there was so many people that died when that happened because nobody knew how to work a heater, because we don't need heaters around here. Like, it's always hot. And, when it gets cold, it's just cold. You need a jacket. You don't need to, like, we had no power. That was the problem. Like, everybody lost power for, like, God, I don't even know how long. Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe a month or something like that. Or something like that. I don't remember. We didn't have power for 4 days. 5 days. We were lucky. Very lucky, very blessed. Just like this hurricane. We didn't have power for a day. But there was people around us in Alvin that didn't have power for like weeks. And it was just a little hurricane. It was category 1, but the winds are so strong. It was crazy. So anyways, I feel like all this stuff is just like fear and constructs, and everything's to promote fear, and everything's just like a big fear machine. Like, that's just what it feels like. And then, like, you get trapped in your own head and you start giving into this fear machine. And I think that's what the devil is. I think the devil's that fear side of your brain, that part that, like, they always say the angel on your shoulder and devil on your shoulder. I think that's how it is. Like, it's a duality. And, like, they're constantly at war with each other. Constantly. But, like, they're constantly at war with each other, but they're the same person. If that makes sense, it's like it just keeps going in, which is some kind of weird Inception shit. I've never seen that movie. I've never seen Inception. I started watching Unbreakable today. I asked for that movie when I was a kid in the year 2000 when it came out, and I never watched it. I've owned it. I have the copy somewhere in my house of Unbreakable, and it's the copy I got in 2000, and I think it's still unopened. I don't think I ever opened it because I never watched it. I don't even know why. Then I decided today, I was like, you know what, I want to watch Unbreakable just to watch it. I never watched it, and it's kind of cool because why the hell is it off the camera? Oh, because I'm not actually recording. I'm actually screen recording a camera recording, which is like another in. Anyways, my brain's weird, y'all. It works so different from anyone I know. ADHD 2.0. But anyways, yeah, like and then the guy was talking about the thing of tasks. I got off topic so bad. I'm so sorry. But because I have it kind of playing in the background while I'm doing stuff, because I know it soaks it up in the subconscious, and you can always access it. It's always there in the background, which is why, you know, kids are the way they are, because, like, you know, you put a tablet in front of a kid, you know, he's going to zone out and develop like super concentration on the item he's doing, especially if they have autism. So, you know, my son's on the spectrum, so that's why he can super focus. Like it's the crazy amount of focus he has is scary. Like you could be talking to him, and like if he chooses to just ignore you, and like that's just the thing he doesn't want to like acknowledge, he will not acknowledge you. He will straight up just ignore you. And when he does that, it's so crazy. Like he's not trying to be rude. He's just that focused. But like, it's just what he's into. He's into. And my daughter is very artistic and expressive, and she likes music. I was listening to some of her music last night. The Melanie Martinez. I've never heard of her, but apparently she's been around for a long time. And there was a band I like called Purity Ring, and songs that came out, like she has songs that are older than that. She was like part of The Voice or something like that. It's just crazy because like all the stuff that's like in nowadays, like all the demonic stuff and like stuff, that's like what's crazy. Like my 10-year-old daughter is listening to Melanie Martinez. I don't know any of her music. I don't know if it's bad. I don't know what she talks about and sings about. So like I that's what another thing, I need to monitor my children better on what they, because I mean he's very smart. He knows, he doesn't even cuss. He hates cussing. He will not cuss. He will not say bad words. He does not like it when people say bad words. He cannot stand it. And he's so honest, and he's so judging, and like he's so helpful, and he always wants to help people. And I think that stems from like me kind of not being the best father that I could have been for him. And you know, he's 7 years old. He's gonna be 8 soon. It's crazy. It's like time flew by, and I you know, I don't even fucking how to explain it, man. Time flew by, and my kids are already that old. And like I remember when they were just born, and me and their mom was trying to figure ourselves out and trying to figure what the hell to do. And I had a apprenticeship to a construction elevator company, and I got scared because I needed to travel, and I couldn't travel because Jensen was just born. But I always seem to be there at the right time when I need things. When I really need things seem to just appear for me. So I get these jobs and stuff, and like these well-paying jobs. Like I never made anything above like 17 an hour. But like I've always had those high-paying jobs though. Like, you know, like when I first started working, I lucked out. The minimum wage got raised from, I think it was like 4 something to like 7 something or something like that. Now I have no idea what minimum wage is. I think it's like $10. I remember when $10 was considered like, oh my god, $10 an hour? Now it's like, fuck dude, you need to be making like 20, 30 an hour. All the labor jobs. Now everybody's getting into labor, because that's where all the money's at. Either labor or you gotta be an IT guy. And I'm stuck in the middle. I enjoy IT stuff and I enjoy labor. But I don't like that my back's messed up right now. Like, so how would I even do labor right now? Like, I think I possibly have a slipped disc. I have to walk everywhere, and like, you know, I do my stretches and yoga every morning, but like I have like a literal, something's literally wrong with my back. Like, and I don't have health insurance. So like, I don't know, man. I'm just going off topic. I just want to provide for my children. I'm just a student. I don't know anything that is going on. I just experience it, then I learn about it. That's how I live my life. And I feel like I'm walking around like a freaking clown all the time. Like, that's how I feel. Or like a jester or something. I don't know, man. A fool. I guess that'd be the word. A mook. Mook means fool. And Mook is the company, M-O-O-K, by the way. The video I uploaded is M-O-O-C. That was like, I was an AI generated. That guy's not even real. His lip's not even, it just synced up to the way it was talking. I made that video. All I did was copy and paste the script and it did it for me. But like, so, I don't know. Is it quality starting to go down? Quality starting to go down. I don't even know. I need a better phone. I need a better camera. Some better quality in my life. But this is another thing. It's crazy. This thing looks like a throne. And here I am learning about the Bible. I'm learning about Jesus and all this stuff. And, you know, I always say, you know, I'm working on it. I'm a quiet person. I like to sit and observe everybody. I will talk and open up if you want to talk and open up and be friends and stuff like that. Because I think that stems from me wanting to please people all the time. And I think that's where my son gets it. But I'm going to get off for now, I guess. If anything else happens, I'll keep you guys up to date. But I already have like some stuff that you would have saw either before or after this. I have decided. That was me kind of freaking out, having kind of a breakdown. Yeah, I got to do my tarot card draw. I haven't looked at it today because today's kind of got thrown off. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.